we're gonna ride to Brazos Bend State Park, which is my old stomping grounds. Last time I tried to go there was with my Suzuki Bergman 2 years ago. Then I got lost and the battery died. So let me just zip my helmet here, make sure it's secure. Yep, here we go. I got lost because I didn't make a left turn. So, but this time I mapped it out in Google Maps. Here's my riding gear, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see me. The Icon Contra 2 leather perforated, feels good. And the Icon MH1000. Hopefully it holds up in the event of a crash. Well, hopefully we don't crash at all. So that's the goal, right? Put my gloves on. Ready to go. I like these gloves. I got it on clearance from Cycle Gear. Very good quality. Leather's pretty thick. High vis. And it's been holding up pretty good. It won't do well when, you know, once you get it wet, the leather will just, you know, disintegrate. But it is what it is. It's pretty good value, especially for, I think I paid $29 for these. I bought 2 of them. Very good protection, very good quality. All right, so let's try getting on this thing. Oh, okay. The joys of being fat. All right, we're sagging the rear suspension. I just need to adjust that. Let's go. In the morning, be careful of wet grass. Not wet ass, wet grass. Your bike will slip. We'll take the scenic route. We're not in a hurry this morning. It looks like there's some rain coming our way, but we should be okay. There was nothing in the radar, but it drizzled a little bit in the morning. Ooh. Oops. Feels good. Must be like 78 this morning. Very humid. Got my coffee this morning. I didn't eat anything. I just got the iced coffee from 7-Eleven. I bought 2 of them. They're like a rip-off version of the Starbucks Frappuccino in a glass bottle. It's 2 for $5, whereas, you know, the Starbucks version is like almost $4 per bottle. But I have to say the Starbucks one tastes better. So there's that. But I was after the caffeine more than the actual taste. Nah, who am I kidding? I was being cheap. I didn't have that Starbucks money. So I have the Tusk D-Flex handguards on this thing. but it's got the wrong mount for it. It needs the 1 1/8 clamp on the handlebars. I've got the 7/8 one. So I'm gonna return these, the whole thing, because it comes in a whole thing with the Amazon seller, and replace it with a 1 1/8. Right now it's connected, and it should hold up on a, you know, if you tip it over. But it's not as tight as it should be. We're fogging up. Yeah, it's very humid. Not really. This riding gear, I'm still getting used to it. I've been riding scooters for a bit, and haven't been wearing the proper gear. This is probably the first time in 2 years that I'm worn, you know, proper gear for street riding anyway. Got my boots, heavy duty boots, riding jeans, jacket, gloves, helmet. Just hot. This jacket looks pretty good though, I gotta say. Let's see here. We have 26 miles on this bike. Range of the tank is about 100. We'll see. We'll need to fill up before we hit the that area. There should be a gas station there. Put my visor on, my sun visor. It's on. Let's go. Our tail bag seems to be holding up pretty well. That rack that I installed looks really good. I think it's called precision, like PM racks or precision machine racks. Oh man, should have drank a Red Bull. I'm still kind of sleepy. I just wanted to get this ride in before it gets way too hot. What is it, 9:20, 9:15 now? I think that's even late, but I wanted the sun to be up just in case we got drunk drivers. There's a lot of drunk drivers here in Houston, and they tend to drive on the other side of the road, the wrong side of the road, you know, early Sunday mornings. Yeah, this jacket is getting a ton of airflow right now, especially, but it's not as good as you know, your typical mesh jacket where it's, you know, just completely mesh, like Joe Rocket builds. I've got those before, but it does offer more protection. The quality is better. It does have some it is giving me a little bit of pressure on my chest because of the leather and the Icon logo. The Icon logo is perforated though, but there's still that pressure on there. Does it bother me? No, not really, but it's there. You can say it's noticeable. Second gear. Oh, that's cute. He named this big truck Sean. That's really cute. Not really. That's not cute at all. That's actually pretty pretty good. only thing is missing is the Salt Life sticker on the back, then it'll be complete. Because the rims that he has on there, even though it's a lifted truck, right, it looks good, but he's got some stupid ass rims on there. And the tile profile is just retarded. It's a mall crawler, basically. Hey, more power to him, man. Whatever floats his boat. Let's slow down over here. Dumbass people. Look at this guy. This guy. Let's not have anyone pull in front of us. Oh, what a douchebag. He just blows smoke on that guy. Man. He blew smoke on this fucking bicyclist. Fucking douchebag. I knew it. He's a fucking faggot. Who names their truck Sean? Let's see if we can catch up to him. What a douchebag. Yeah, he meant to do that. I'm sorry, man. I've been around people long enough. I live in Texas, so these douchebag pickup truck drivers, they're all typical. They got a small dick. And this guy's going like 55, 140. I'm going 55, 140. What a faggot. Pretty nice riding so far. Let's slow it down. There's usually a cop over here. See anyone behind us? There we go. Looks like the trucker slowed down. Something spooked him. Probably realized how much of a douchebag he is. Feels pretty good, man. Once we're moving, I gotta tell you, this jacket will not do you well in Texas heat. Okay, I'm just telling you that right now. Even though it's perforated and it's got a mixture of a mesh and textile that's perforated, it's not gonna be enough for this Texas heat. You'll overheat. So I would still recommend a regular mesh jacket, at least. Or just don't ride when it's over 90 degrees or 95. Let's see if he smokes them again. Nah, I can't see. Damn. This bike wants to wheelie all the time, I swear. Just crack open the throttle, you know, in first and second gear, and just wants to wheelie at low speeds. Sean, you are a douchebag. Let's see how it looks like. Does he have a baseball cap on? Check. Does he have a what do you call that? A jewel or a vape? I don't see any vape coming out of his truck. It's probably blowing his boyfriend inside. Oh man, I am just vulgar this morning. But that shit pissed me off though, blowing smoke on that bicyclist. I don't like bicyclists either, but that shit causes cancer, man. That diesel smoke, nobody deserves that shit. Let's go in attack mode, attack position. Yeah, feels better in attack position. Less drag by the wind. Feels good to ride, man. I usually just ride my motorcycles every Sunday when traffic is light. I don't like mixing with traffic here in Houston. Even though we're going to Richmond, Texas, it's still the same drivers. No one pays attention. It's one of the reasons I'm wearing white high-vis gloves, just to be seen better, you know. If I didn't have any problems with people not paying attention while driving, I'd wear black. I'd wear a black jacket because it's just easier to clean. Stay out of this guy's blind corners. Oh, this guy's gonna blow smoke to us. If he does, I'm gonna follow you, Sean. I am gonna follow you home and kick your dog. See, he's not blowing smoke like that, what he did to that biker. He can accelerate without that smoke blowing, but he's got a tuner on there where it blows smoke. He did that shit on purpose. That's what pisses me off. Alright, here we are. We're doing highway speeds now on the DRZ400. Definitely does not feel good at all riding freeway speeds or highway speeds on it. No wind protection, so we're gonna limit our speed 65 miles per hour, 70 miles per hour. My helmet is just digging into my face, and it's getting harder to talk. So I'm still having fun. Hang on tight, man. A lot of wind, a lot of wind. It's kind of nice though. Is I'm not getting any what do you call that, wind shake on the helmet. The weirdest thing, I had a Strider Liner Deluxe, and that thing was so bad with the helmet turbulence. Even though it's got a fairing and a tall windshield, I think it was 10 or 12 inches, factory Yamaha touring windshield. And I even put a fork wind deflectors on it. It would still cause my helmet to violently shake because the turbulent air is coming from below the fairing and below the windshield, and there's a negative what do you call that? A negative pressure air pocket in there, and then when it hits it, it just violently shakes my helmet. It gave me headaches for the longest time. After a while, you know, calibrating the fork-mounted wind deflectors, it was tolerable. Before the fork-mounted wind deflectors, it was just horrible. But with it, it was tolerable. It was still there, but it was tolerable. Hey, I made it all the way to North Carolina and back with it, so only wasn't that bad, but could have been better. Could have been better, Yamaha. Still have gas. Yeah, if she sputters, I guess we're gonna walk. And that on and off throttle on this thing, the torque surge is just pretty strong, kind of jerky. And this is stock, man. It's not supposed to do that. We'll get used to it. Toyota dealership, this one, I have a story about that dealership. I don't like it as far as the service experience goes. It's chaotic at best. There's no organization. Bucky's here on the right, but we don't need fuel just yet. We're still good. I'll fill up at the Shell or Chevron up ahead. I see bikers over here parked in Bucky's. I think they're waiting for their group to come. Oh, I wonder if they're sport bike riders. Go, man, those guys, I can't really blame them. I don't want to be a hypocrite, but this is a good spot to ring out your bike. If you live in Sugar Land, you can ring it out all the way to 150 miles per hour in the back roads over here. I'm not sure if that's the same case now, since a lot of people have moved from California or to the northern states of Texas, and a lot of people have settled down over here in Richmond. What the hell's Camp Bow Wow? That's new. Yeah, but if there's a group of sport bike riders here, I'm just gonna stay out of their way. I've been in those group rides before years ago, and that's kind of what inspired me to come back here today. It's just to visit my old stomping grounds, because I did screw up last time. I tried coming here with the Bergman. I got lost. Let's crack this helmet open. It's really humid. It's 9:30, 38 miles on the odometer. Should be at half tank of gas. Cops are on patrol. They're onto bikers this morning. I guess no speeding for us, which is fine. I wasn't really planning on speeding. I was more interested on reminiscing than anything. Here's Shell I usually fill up at. Exxon. These two places might be a little too busy for me. There's more stations up ahead. Oh, maybe I can follow this cop. I don't mind. That's one thing with the DRZ, you can have fun without going 150 miles per hour like a sport bike. There's a guy behind me who's looks like he's got a new Harley. He's a new rider. He's wearing some funky ass helmet, light blue. He may be hitting Crab River Road. Oh, there's more bikers. Nice to see. There's still plenty around. Usually there'd be more like group rides after group rides in this area. You know, Harley riders, sport bike riders are notorious for tearing these roads up, back roads up back in the day, 10, 12 years ago. Heck, even 8 years ago. I've got videos of it too. Oh, about to destroy ass. If he pulls me over for speeding, he's also speeding, and I have him on camera. There's no emergency, buddy. Ooh, pretty windy today. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. It's pretty strong today. And I'm not just saying that because we're riding on a supermoto, but it's it's blowing today. The biker right behind us. Hopefully he does well. I don't know where he's going. I'm just here to reminisce and sightsee. Damn this stoplight. Get away from everyone there. I just don't want to be close to this biker behind me. I don't know why his foot is sticking out like that. I hope he's okay. But I gotta concentrate on the road in front of me. Ooh, my helmet feels like it wants to fly off my head. It's on there pretty tight though. Oh, he passed me. That's not a new rider. It's riding a Triumph or the Suzuki. Funky helmet, but it works, I guess. You stand out. going too close. Let it pass. They're going pretty quick today. I can go faster, but holy crap, the wind. No bueno. No bueno in this wind. Let's not cause ourselves to have target fixation. Yeah, the truck's just hauling ass. 55 miles per hour. Whew. It's hard to control this bike with so much wind, I gotta say. Don't have any bearings. We're on 5th gear already. Still doing pretty well. Whew. Windy, windy, windy. Feels like I'm getting close to 100 miles per hour. That's what it feels like. Maybe not. Maybe just 80, 85. It's just the wind factor. And back in the day, I would go buck 30 on the straightaways right here. Those were the days. Definitely on 5th gear. It wouldn't upshift anymore. Yeah, it's definitely windy. I don't know if you guys can see the trees swaying. Yeah. Another big truck behind me. I hate it when there's big trucks behind me. Slow it down on this turn. Make sure we don't low side it. Easy peasy. Avoid what do you call that? Target fixating on the cars. Opposite direction. Looks like the biker overtook the truck driver. I'm sure that truck driver his ego is upset. He got a big truck, of course, small dick, and he's upset now. He's probably going to tailgate that biker and try to pass him again. The shit that people do, man. And it's Sunday morning. Jesus, it's 9:42. I think we've got about maybe 30 more miles out of our gas. That should be enough. All right, here's a pretty sharp turn if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is a sharp turn. We gotta slow it down. Microwave. I used to like almost drag my knee on this thing going 90 miles per hour. I was retarded back in the day. You know, part of the reason why younger guys take such huge risks, in my opinion, is because they were, you know, just like me, we weren't educated on investing for the future. And the reason why I say that is because most of the time when we start taking less risk is when we get married, have kids, you know. And that's because you slow down, not necessarily because of those things. It's because you're thinking ahead for the future of your family, you know, future, right? That's the key word. Now, the educational system here in America, they don't teach investing or anything with financial stability in any school curriculum. You know, know, from kindergarten all the way to college. Well, college, you can take it, you know, you pay for that stuff. But yeah, from pre-K all the way to high school, nobody teaches that stuff, which is a shame. I think it's very important. It'll, you know, make people be more careful of their decisions in life and not get into any debt. So I'm not really sure what's going on with the let's not get target fixated, biggest thing. Ooh, did I just miss that? Alright, so probably the most dangerous part of this road, you got deer and wild boar, and also sport bike riders. You gotta watch out for those three, the top three. Last thing you gotta watch out for is some redneck in a big truck trying to run you over. Alright, but this is the way to Brazos Bend Park. So usually when sport bike riders, group riders, they make that left turn, it's usually full tilt all the way over there. I think it's about it's a good 2 to 3 miles long stretch of road, and usually there's no cops over here. Whew. Oh my god, my helmet is gonna come off if I turn my head. We're still having a good time. Now the sun's out, starting to feel that heat, but we're having a lot of fun. I used to do this rides when I was younger. I would hit this at around 9 or 10 o'clock, usually around 10 o'clock, maybe even as late as 11. I would hit this, you know, get here, come back from it, fill up with gas, and then I'm still wanting for more. I would go hit up Racers Road and then come back. I had a lot of stamina back then, and my bike was more comfortable back then too. I used to do that on the Stradliner Deluxe and also the Yamaha FZ6R. Beautiful country out here. Yep. Gotta watch out for these cars. And the key about watching out for cars: first, you don't want to get run over. Second, just don't target fixate on them, because you will low side your bike. You'll end up on the ditch or the other side of this road to incoming traffic, or should I say oncoming traffic. The suspension on this bike feels pretty good, very light, very planted. Hopefully our GoPro is still recording. It should. Yeah, over here, people usually go 120 miles per hour on this curve right here. It feels really good to do that. Well, we're good at 70 miles per hour. It feels like we're going over 100 on the Supermoto. Now, I did do this run before on the KLX400SM back in 2011, I think, and I did record it. It wasn't as fun as today. The KLX400 just didn't have the torque or the horsepower. Great chassis though, you know, good tires, good suspension, good body, very, very agile, but just didn't have the grunt for a Supermoto. Now for the 300, hopefully they changed that or dramatically improved it. And the bike is still going relatively cheap compared to the DRZ400SM. I think the 300 is going for $59.99 before dealer fees and taxes. So that's not bad in today's market. That is a big ass bird. So this is this is pretty fun so far, you know, with the curves. We didn't get to do this before because we got lost. We kept going straight instead of turning left. And the Bergman 650. Oh yeah, long sweeping curves right here. Very nice for a sport bike ride. Here's the park on the left. We're approaching it, but we're not gonna go there. We need to find a gas station to refill our fuel and head back. Is that a cop? That is a cop. Nope. I wasn't speeding anyway. I think there's a landfill over here. Oh my god, it's so windy. Windier than normal. We've got a storm system coming our way tonight. Looks pretty massive. I think right now it's hitting Austin. This is the Brazos Bend State Park. I'll take my wife over here one day. We've been there before. They got alligators over there, so it's best not to walk your dog with you. They will take your dog. At the end of this road, there should be a gas station on the right. That's usually where I stopped years ago. Not really sure if it's still there or not. Google Maps says it is. But we'll see. Oh, dude, look at that church. It's like a church in Far Cry 5, you know. I think we've acclimated to this bike already. I feel more confident now. I've only put less than when I rode it this morning, less than what, 30 miles. Now we're at 54. Slow it down. There's no one behind us. Oh, now there's 2 gas stations. Let's see where the bikers pull over. I don't know if that country store is busted. So we're going on the left. Oh, dirt, asphalt. Let's see, we should make it. Put our foot down for a little bit. Neutral. Let's open up our helmet. We're gonna set her down because I need to change the battery on the GoPro. Usually you can do all your transactions like this, you know, because you can reach it. So, but we won't do that today. All right, that's the first part. Let me remove my gear. Kind of in a weird angle here, and I think my ass has fallen asleep. Are we still recording? Oh, we got a bug on the GoPro. I think we're almost dead. All right, we'll stop video here. All right, so we're out here in the country. That gas station is shut down for a long time. Google Maps lied to us, you know. And their data's not updated, but at least there's a gas station across the street. Looks like it's they even have feed over here, which is great. Little old country store. Right. So I filled up with regular $5.44, 1.4 gallons, 1.431. We had like what, 54 miles on the odometer, so we're getting around 40-45 miles per gallon, somewhere around there, or 30. Let me see, 1.4, yeah, maybe around 40 something. Not bad. That sounds about right for the riding that we've been doing. You get more, you know, you're not full tilt all the time. We got better wind conditions. So we're gonna head back. I'm gonna make sure I don't wipe out over here and embarrass myself. Move forward. Let's get on the other side. Gotta use your head. Oh, all right. And I'm gonna take the same route. Probably helps if you put it in gear first. I really should have gotten Red Bull. Whoop. We killed it again, but that's fine. We'll duck walk it. This gravel is pretty slippery. Slow it down. Not good for sport bike riders going over here to get fuel. Not sure if that's deliberate. Woo! Did we just forget how to ride? Shit. Alright, visor's on, we're good. Did I zip this back up? I hope I did. If not, my phone's gonna fly on someone's windshield. Yeah, it's zipped. Very nice. Let's just cruise the way back and hit the throttle when it gets a little bit twisted. There's people behind me. So speed up a little bit. What is this? 72 Park Road. Might as well be 72 miles per hour. That's how fast we're going. Car behind is going pretty quickly too. Yeah, he's going pretty quickly. Probably going about 80. He can pass me. Leave me alone. Quit riding my ass. That's a drug dealer car. I'm sorry. Oh, now you slow down for the turns. It's not target fixate. Beautiful, beautiful. Just a little wobbly when there's wind. Oh fuck! Just hit a. Either that was a big dragonfly or that was a hummingbird. Hit my gauntlet, my gloves. Less wind coming this way. There's There's still some. It's shaking the bike left and right, kind of wagging its tail a little bit. Oh yeah. Even though I'm fat and I'm heavy, it's still she's still swaying. Slow down over here. Target fixate. Do not target fixate. That is the biggest enemy when taking curves for motorcyclists. Kind of hard not to target fixate, by the way. It's not natural. You just got to train yourself to do it. That's probably the biggest danger for motorcyclists, and target fixation, and also drivers, distracted drivers. There's a biker on the side of the road. Oh, this is a sport bike rider. It's alright. Probably just taking a piss. I mean, that's what I would do. Just take a piss in the woods. If I zipped up my tail bag, seems to be holding pretty fine though, as is. Man, I'm just forgetting a whole bunch of shit. Good thing this thing is liquid cooled, because I feel like even though we don't have a tack, I feel like we're in the higher RPM range, maybe around 7,000, 8,000 RPM when we're cruising 75 miles per hour. Which is fine for me. I didn't really care for a highway bike anymore. Although Texas is full of highways. We don't have much twisties over here. Unless, of course, you count the, you know, the U-turn underneath the overpasses, the freeway overpasses. I used to go through here, this road right here, using the KLX 250. Let's take it off-road over there for a little bit. Not today, sir. I want to pop my tires. Second gear just wants to wheelie. I don't know why. And I'm fat, dude. Fifth gear already. I thought we had one more gear. I do the same thing too on my the Honda Fury, and also the Stratliner Deluxe. Sometimes I forget we don't have any more gears. I thought there'd be a 6th gear, but we only have 4 or 5. Do the biker wave. here, this is probably the sharpest turn. Recommended speed is 40 miles per hour. We're going 50. That sounds about okay. Make sure we're in a good body position, and we don't target fixate, because that will kill us. Oh, we can definitely go faster than 50. Yeah, it's easy. We can hit that at 70 easily. The thing is, you never know with oh, we don't have more gears. The thing is, I mean, the bike can definitely do it, you know, much faster. Let's say 70, 75, 80. That's a full tilt with a bike with a 250-pound man. But you just never know what's going to be on the road. You know, there can be hazards like an oil slick. That would definitely cause a low side for us. You can also have distracted drivers, you know, coming on your lane, making a left turn, you know, because that's really an intersection. Or some other things, you know, maybe a vehicle that stopped because of an emergency. You never know. So for the streets, guys, just take it easy. If you want to go crazy, you know, go 10-10s or 9-10s for your skill. Go do it on a racetrack. I know you're broke, but trust me, it is worth your money instead of just taking a risk out here on the streets. It's not worth it. Now, of course, I'm being a hypocrite because I've done it before when I was younger, in my early 20s. But thinking back now, it is definitely not worth it. It's not target fixate and hit that truck. Feels pretty good. Back feels a little soft. Definitely needs adjustment. We can do that. Front feels good on this bike, you know, with the stock settings. Feels pretty good. Yeah, this you know, Crab River Road in Richmond, Texas, it's definitely a sports bike. I would say sports bike route. It's better suited for that. Cruisers, not really. You'll get bored real quick. Supermotos can do just fine. You know, it feels like we're going 100 miles per hour when we're going 70. Yeah, that's definitely for sport bikes. Still, a lot more traffic than I thought there would be. 7 o'clock already. But country people tend to get up pretty early anyway. Nice farm. There's a coal power plant over there to the right. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, nice. Now we can turn our heads. It's not so windy. When I was turning my head a while ago, you know, getting to this place, it felt like I was gonna break my neck. You know, there was so much wind. Here's a way to the power plant over here to the right. Smithers Lake. Alright, we got a turn here. Well, not much of a turn, really. I guess 5th gear is fine for the highway here. It just gets buzzy at around 70 miles per hour. Maybe change the sprockets if we want to do more highway riding. We're not going to do that. That is not for us. We have a little bit, not much. Alright, we got to slow it down here. This is where the cops tend to hang out. This school right here, they got a nice parking lot where they can just sit down and enjoy our tax dollars. It's a nice school, by the way. Well, we are definitely having fun. We're a little dirty because of bugs, you know. That's pretty easy to clean. They got sports cars over here too. That's Dodge Viper. It looks like a Corvette, but it's a Dodge Viper. I'm repositioning my ass. It's getting numb. Alright. We're going to speed limit. Yeah, usually this is where they hang out over here. Oh, they've got a new neighborhood over there. Building more houses. More Californians coming to Texas. Great. More traffic. They're welcome over here as long as they don't bring their retarded liberal politics to Texas. You know, they can stay in Austin. Sightseeing cruise over here. Nice church. Yeah, so this is my typical run on Sunday mornings or Saturdays, even Saturday afternoons. When I was younger, when I had sport bikes, that's usually the run I would do. You know, it's the long sweeping curves are pretty fun on a sport bike, because you can go you know, over 100 miles per hour, and gives you so much adrenaline, and the roads are relatively smooth. There's no tar snakes yet. Not sure if that's they recently paved it, but as you can see, it was very smooth. Good job, Fort Bend, or whoever fixed that. It wasn't like that before. I know it was just covered with tar snakes. This place. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting used to the bike now. We got our arms now more relaxed than a while ago. Let's shift down, or let's slow it down here. Let's make sure no one pulls in front of us. We can make the light. Gotta ride defensively, you know. These drivers, they don't really pay attention to bikes, so there's no point of getting mad at them if they don't see you or cut you off. Just ride defensively. There's really not much to do, you know. Of course, our feelings are gonna be butt hurt and our adrenaline's flowing. That's part of it, but it ain't worth just fighting over that shit. Just get over it. Part of riding a motorcycle here in America. No one pays attention. Man, those bikers are late, man. This new generation, man, it's late. Get up earlier. Heck, I was late too, around 9 o'clock. Love the biker wave. Buc-ee's, of course, it's full. Yeah, there's definitely a lot less bikers now when compared to years ago. I think part of it is because, you know, the biggest thing is gonna be this is gonna be controversial, because motorcycles for the most part are manual transmission. Nowadays everyone's driving automatics. I'm just saying, nobody drives manual now, and that's including motorcycles. That's why scooters and Honda DCT motorcycles and scooters are becoming more popular in today's generation. It's just twist and go. That Rebel 1100 DCT, I was watching it in Quasi Motor's channel. Is very, very nice. May be too nice to do commuting on it, you know, like what he does. It's just I think it's too nice of a bike to commute on. That's a weekend bike for me. Of course, it's kind of crazy riding the Honda Navi to commute in Houston. Even the PCX on the highway, Jesus, he's got a lot of balls. I think he even rides the PCX on rush hour, which is insane. Rush hour and highways, absolutely insane. Ooh, now it's getting warm. 10:20. Turn our head and then trust these mirrors. Yeah, as far as the bike's performance goes, stock it really is not bad. I wouldn't do anything to it. Some of you guys watching this probably would want to put an aftermarket exhaust just to get more sound out of it, you know, to get people's attention. That's fine too. But for me, since I live in a quiet neighborhood, I don't want to piss off my neighbors. I'm gonna keep it stock. So I'll go over that when we get home. She does fine on the highways, as you can see. When there's no wind or minimal wind, you know, going southbound, it just feels like you're gonna be the wind is just trying to rip you off the bike. With this, like this, nothing. Easy peasy, no pressure on the chest, you know, no pressure on the arms. Feels good. Feels good. I still do the hand signals whenever I have to switch lanes to the left. I wave my hand to, you know, the signal drivers. Hey, I'm gonna switch lanes. I don't do it when I'm, you know, switching lanes to the right. I just use my turn signals for obvious reasons, because your throttle hand is your right hand. Second gear here. Yeah, it feels so much better. No more wind. Or should I say, no more nasty wind. This nice open field. Woo! Now we're getting a little bit of wind. That's fine. We're not going at freeway speeds anymore. Now we are just covered in bugs. I think, yeah, the GoPro had bugs too, and it's gonna blur the video. Oh well. Can't help it. We're out there in the country roads. Yeah, this bike's pretty fun. It's fun on, you know, just slow speeds, not going full tilt. not maxing it out. This is fun. This is what this bike is made for, around 50 miles per hour, 60 miles per hour tops. Any more than that and just too much buzz, too much buzzing. Ooh, my ass hurts. It's like sitting on a 2x4. And we got a lot of padding on our ass because it's big. Relaxing ride, I gotta say. Very nice. Getting hot though, but still very nice ride. It's kind of hot on the alright, I'm gonna do a quick review on this jacket. Kind of hot on the shoulders and arms. Not enough ventilation. Might be better on the Contra 2 mesh version of this jacket. So the perforated leather version does not flow enough air, in my opinion, for Texas weather. So am I gonna keep this jacket? Yeah, absolutely. I'll just ride earlier. I don't like riding in the hot sun anyway. It just dehydrates me and gives me a headache. Not only that, you have the potential of heat stroke, and then heat stroke, or on the verge of a heat stroke, you'll lose concentration and wreck your bike or get in an accident. Of course, if you're younger, you have much better heat tolerance, much higher heat tolerance than I do. So ride away. Ride that way, enjoy yourself. Yeah, it's about an hour riding so far. And my ass hurts. This seat is not very comfortable for fat people. So if you're thinking about using this to commute, you know, if you got a more than an hour long commute, or if you want to tour, do a light tour on this bike, you need to get the aftermarket seat, or an air hawk for this bike. I've got an air hawk, but you know, using an air hawk just adds inches to your seat height. So, and the air hawks, nobody talks about this. The air hawks, you don't feel secured. You don't feel planted on the seat anymore, because you know, it shifts every time you move your body because of the air. That's how it works. That's why it's so comfortable. What are we doing here? What's going on over there? Looks like the alley was being nice to us by not switching lanes. Well, thank you, sir or ma'am. And yes, I did just assume your gender, ma'am, sir. motorized. Yeah, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I want one. I wonder how much that is. It looks like it's custom too. Probably around $5 grand. Because it's got nice chrome bits, shiny paint. It doesn't look Chinese. Most of these electric bicycles are, looks like they're all coming from the same plant. Very similar design, very similar type of batteries that they use. Oh, I can rest my ass. Oh, it feels good. Almost home. Go, buddy. You can do it. Oh my god, a Red Bull or another coffee. Jeez. Maybe I'll take the scooter out and go for a Starbucks run. I'm telling you, man, that scooter is a lot of fun. The Yamaha S-Max, surprisingly more fun than I thought. I bought it for the wife, but really for myself. But it's a blast, and like I said, the only con about it is the seat sucks. It pushes you forward, and you know, it's not very comfortable for a 250-pound fat guy. You know, we got big fat asses, and it's really not meant for us. So I'm thinking about getting the Corbin seat, because it's a lot bigger, wider, and it doesn't push you forward as much as the stock seat. But problem is, it's $700 to $800. They're really pricey. I always keep checking my mirrors for drivers behind me. There's a car. Might turn left, you might not see me. Let's be visible. Slow it down. No, it's not turning left. We're good. Gotta be one step ahead of these drivers, man. What time is it? 10:30. I was planning on cooking some barbecue. Maybe we'll do that. I'll cook some barbecue and show you guys the mods I've done so far with the DRZ. It's pretty much complete. I've got everything that I want to do with this bike. Oh, look at that golf cart. It's not supposed to be on there, but he doesn't give a shit. He's gonna get some donuts or food. That's what's over there. That guy has no chill. Yeah, you can't ride your golf cart here. You can only ride it on roads that have 35 and below speed limit. Over here it's 40. unless he just really doesn't give a shit and took it on Highway 6, 50 mile per hour speed limit. Let's put it on neutral. Alright, we can relax both hands. And that thing I hit on the country roads. Huh. Wonder what that was. Feels good. I have the visor up and just have the tinted visor down. Oh, too windy. Gotta bring it down. And it feels good to ride. It's good therapy, man. Good therapy, especially that I have pretty extensive travel plans for work this coming 2 weeks. I'm gonna go to Maine, and then this coming week, and then after that I will be going to Denver. Those two places where the work that I'm gonna do is pretty easy compared to what I've done before this year. Actually, they're gonna be way too easy. It's like an insult to my skills. But it is what it is. We'll take it. We're gonna have a good time. We're not gonna stress ourselves out. No more, well, no 19-hour days. 19, 18, 14-hour days. No more, none of that. Maybe later in the future when we have to go to LAX. I'm not looking forward to going there. Look, this speed limit is just way off. It's saying 55. We're going like 37. Yeah, it's kind of getting hot. We don't have enough airflow with our jacket, with our cool jacket. I guess it's not really cool because it doesn't flow a lot of air compared to a mesh jacket, but it does give a lot of protection compared to a mesh jacket. Here we are, home sweet home. I'll do a walk around with the bike and I'll include it in this video. Oh, it's a brand new Tundra. All right. Nice ride. All right, let's get our leg. Feels kind of dead. Ooh, scratch it up. Oh no, it's fine. It was a nice ride. Ooh, my butt is definitely numb. Your mileage may vary. I'm fat, so I got a fat ass. We're gonna do a walk around later on. Let me get some water, get the grill fired up. We're gonna grill some Korean barbecue. All right, guys. All right, we're back home. Got the grill fired up, ready to go. We're gonna get some Korean barbecue on the grill. Oh, it's gonna be real good. Let's see here. Get this piece. I'm gonna show you guys also after I finish putting this on the grill. I'm gonna show you the mods that I've done with the DRZ. Oh man, that looks pretty good. This thing's delicious, guys. Pair this up with rice, just regular old steamed rice. I think if you mix it up with fried rice, it just takes away from the Korean barbecue taste. So steamed rice is what I recommend. Of course, your mileage may vary. You can also pair this up with a favorite drink. I recommend soda. You can drink beer with this thing, but I don't know. I'm not much of a beer drinker. Oh man, that's gonna taste good. Oops. Hard to do this with one hand. But I want to show you guys what a typical riding day for me is. Weekend ride. I always want to finish it up with a good lunch, right, with the family. This is gonna go down really good. So the short rib, the beef short rib, that's $8.99 per pound. Sometimes they do go on sale for $5.99 a pound. When you see it on sale like that, go ahead and hop on it. You can find these in Asian supermarkets. I haven't seen them at all in Walmarts or, you know, Whole Foods. But yeah, we're gonna let it simmer there for a little bit. Let's go over the bike mods that I've done. Stay there, okay? Don't bark. Here she is. We had a nice ride this morning. First thing I've done is put a RAM mount on there for my cell phone. Didn't use it today. Next, I have the Tusk D-flat handlebars. I should say, what do you call it? The hand guards. The reason why I chose the Tusk D-flex hand guards first is because it looks good. Second, you don't have to do any cutting. It's just simple plug and play. I also got $15 Amazon DRZ400SM case protectors, case savers. They work really well. In my opinion, you can spend more, but really, I mean, it's not going to protect you better than what these are. The reason why I say that, because the metal is pretty thick as is, and also you know, fill it up with black RTV adhesive inside anyway, which will help absorb a lot of the impact damage. So I mean, the case is brittle, but it is what it is. That's your protection, right? Next, I have the PM rack over here. Retails for about $120. And I have the Nelson Rig Adventure tail bag. This one expands and also has the mole, I forgot what it's called, the proper name for it, but it holds a pretty substantial amount of stuff, you know, for a day ride. I got my drink in here and whatever else I have on there that I need. You can attach fuel packs on here if you want on the top, or whatever you want to attach on there. damn it. Hard to do this with one hand, but yeah, you can zip it up like that. Funny thing is, only the zippers are waterproof. The whole bag is not. Okay, so if it rains really hard, your stuff's gonna get soaked, I think. Although it's lined pretty good with textile. So it also expands right here, you know, and get you additional storage. But yeah, pretty good. It looks good on the DRZ as well. This thing is it's got a technology where it stays, where it's not affected by UV and it won't fade, so that's a good thing. The rack, in my opinion, is necessary for the DRZ, so at least you'll have something to put your stuff on there. You can strap whatever you want or get whatever tail bag you want. Other than that, I mean, I'm pretty much done as far as mods with this thing. Really, I'm not gonna do any night riding, so headlight's gonna stay the same. I could care less about a tail tidy kit. I don't want mud in my back. So yeah, pretty fun ride today. All right, guys, let me go back to my Korean barbecue. Let's flip her over. This is gonna go down real good. You know, I alternate whether, you know, just sometimes it's Korean barbecue, sometimes just regular steak. But we got some Korean barbecue. My wife marinated it. It's pretty easy to marinate. You can even buy the marinade in the Asian supermarkets, ready to go. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today in today's ride. A beautiful day to ride. Got brand new gear we wore today. Turned out okay. Didn't flow as much air as I would like, but you know, very good protection. Anyways, here's the S-Max. It's under covers, and sooner or later I'm gonna put that under covers too. Try to get ready for